Sean from the Ergo builds. Last year, I built this sofa console or coffee table or add-on table, whatever you wanted to call it.
Because I don't like traditional low coffee tables in front of the sofa. They aren't ergonomic, especially since I have a disc injury and reaching for things like this all the time, it's not good for my back. Plus, they take up a lot of space in the center of the living room. While browsing online, I found a solution I really liked, but it will cost me more than $5,000 unless you join some mysterious membership, which I have no idea what kind of hidden cost is in there. I also checked my wallet. Well, never mind. I also considered alternatives like sofa side tables, console tables, but none of them provided a perfect built-in look and size I wanted, so I decided to build my own. And let's get started. I first started to cut some MDFs to build the body of the sofa table / cabinets. However, you may ask why you choose MDF over plywood. Isn't the plywood the better options? I will agree with you, but since I have some MDF in my workshop, which I used the part of a sheet to build these table saw workbench tops, and I have a video for that, feel free to check it out. Besides, MDF is relatively cheaper than the plywood, so you know about my wallet, but anyway, at the end, the MDF body won't be seen as it's gonna be covered by the sectional sofa on both sides. Here I used a combination of wood glues and screws to attach the bottom and side panels. I also added a divider in the middle since my front drawers won't be very deep, which allows me to better utilize the space in the second half of the cabinets. To fasten the pocket hole in the middle, I used an angle drill attachment. I will link all my tools in the video description if you want to check them out. So here is the most expensive materials I'm used in this video, the solid mahogany. I'm going to use it to cover the top of the cabinet and the drawer fronts. After gluing up the tabletop and reinforcing it with corner braces, I started to building the drawers. And guess what? Now you'll see me using the plywood. Yes, it is because I'm using a 1/2 inch plywood instead of a 3/4, which is cheaper. Plus, the sides of the drawers will be visible when open, so it's nice to have a little bit that real wood feel. To install the top drawer, I flipped the entire cabinet upside down, adding some spacers and put on the rail. Then I put the drawers in and fastened it with those little screws. By the way, the drawer slides I'm using are 20 inches. They are full put-out drawers with soft close. I will make sure I link them in the video description. Next, I repeat the same steps to build the bottom drawer. If you are enjoying this so far and haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more great content. Now I'm bringing back the expensive solid mahogany and using the same board to cut the faces for my top and bottom drawers so that I can have continuous wood grain, and I believe that will look awesome. I also made 45-degree cuts for the drawer fronts since I don't want to add any hardware to this console table. These angles make this easy to open. I also did the same 45-degree cuts for the bottom drawer as the space here is much narrower, so I opened it up. Here I have completed all the cuttings and assembly. Now I just need to do some light sanding, clean it up, and apply a coat of polyurethane to finish off. Last but not least, I add a few casters to this sofa table cabinet so I can move around easily. Believe it or not, this thing is quite heavy. Even though the MDF on the side will be mostly hidden by the couch, some part will still be visible. So I went ahead and applied some mahogany wood stand off camera. The result turned out so great, so no one will ever notice I have a cheap MDF here. And that's a wrap. Before we show off the finished piece, let's check out the before shot to remember where we started. that traditional low coffee table was such a hustle to reach things on, and it is definitely not ergonomic for someone like me with a history of disc injury. And now let's check the after. With the new sofa table, everything is within reach. I no longer have to bend over to grab things from a low coffee table in front of me. It's so much more ergonomic, allowing me to comfortably spend time on the couch with my family. This table has really made a difference in my life. Plus, I loved building look and feel. It adds so much characteristic into the living room. None of my friends even noticed that it's a custom build. They all think it came with the sofa. One last thing, the second half of the table is used as a hidden storage. Let me know if you have any ideas on how to better utilize the space.
That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your question in the comment section. And if you made this far, please like, subscribe, and then turn on that notification bell. And I have more woodworking and DIY projects. I hope to see you soon. Come here, come here. Jump, jump.